Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is MJ. If this is your first time on this channel, I love makeup, beauty, and style, and positivity. So this is the look that we are going to be creating today. We're going to chit chat, we're going to talk, we're going to hang out. I have a little story time in the mix for you today. So yeah, if you're interested in that, we're getting into the video right now. Hope everybody's having a great week. Hey y'all, hey. So today we're just gonna play in some makeup and talk a little bit about what I've been doing, some of my new interests, some fun makeup, and yeah, so let's go. So to start off, I'm gonna go into my Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Caramel, and I'm just gonna kind of use this to clean up my brows to start our eye look, I suppose. I always do eyes first if this is your first time, because I'm a little messy. I'm not very organized. I don't like to risk messing up my face makeup because my face makeup is my favorite part of my face. So I always start with the eyes first. So we're gonna clean up under these brows, throw some concealer on them, set them with a little bit of powder, and then we'll get into the eyes. Okay? Concealer that I like to use to start off like my eye look and set my base is I'm gonna go into this Morphe concealer. I really like it because it's like super matte and it dries down nicely, so it is ideal for a base for eyeshadow in my opinion. I'm going in with the shade C2.25. I'm gonna go in with just a brush. Sorry y'all, it's more like a kind of dense and fluffy blending brush, I guess. I got it in like a Ipsy bag a little while ago, but I really like it for this because I think it does a great job blending both formulas of concealer together. It's beautiful. See? It's a great base. I have this in two different shades. I have this lighter shade, and then I have one that's closer to my skin tone. And it just really just depends on the mood that I'm in and what color shadows that I'm playing in on which base I choose to go into. But yeah, we're gonna set that down. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of loose setting powder and just kind of put this, not really on so much on the lid, right? But more so like right under the brow. You know, that kind of helps for blending whatever color, whatever shade you start out with, or as your crease shade. And that's it, like barely anything because these are both matte. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you the layout of what palette I'm gonna use and the order of the shades that I'm gonna use them so we can get to chit chatting. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the new Natasha Denona mini bronze palette. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade here. I'm gonna warm it up with this. I'm gonna take this kind of red brown shade, which I think is beautiful, all over the lid. I'm gonna put this in the outer corner to deepen and add some dimension. I'm gonna pop that right down the center of the lid. Boom, there it is. Okay, but what has everyone been up to? How are you guys feeling? How are you doing this week? I hope you guys are feeling good, feeling positive, working on your inner dialogue and making sure that you're having positive self-talk in order to be positive. Guys, just always remember that your thoughts become your reality. So if you're thinking negatively, especially about yourself, then you're going to be negative towards oneself. And in order for you to be positive and feel good and have optimism about your days, then you have to think positive. It starts in your mind first. Okay, beauties? Just thought I'd throw that out there just in case somebody needed that. because I know sometimes I need a reminder to be positive, and it starts in here first. Okay? Anywho, what I'm doing, I'm just kind of warming up this crease, quick and easy. The cool thing about Natasha Denona palettes is that they blend so well into each other that it just doesn't take a lot of effort. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I always do my eyeshadow kind of quick because they blend themselves, especially when I'm using Natasha Denona's palettes. I love to do a quick and easy eyeshadow look. Because I like eyeshadow, but not too much. It's not my favorite part, but I do enjoy doing it. Okay, you can just keep adding, warming it up to your likings and how you want. And I'm taking it a little bit past my brow, but no worries. I would definitely clean that up once we move on to the face. And I like to make sure that I add color right in here because I have small eyes. And so I just like the look of having my shadow come all the way here rather than stop at the base or just be super low. I like to use all of this space. Plus, it's going to be beautiful when I connect and align for my nose contour. I'm back. So I took a quick little pause because I got a message from like my kid's teacher telling me that my daughter needs, you know, some clothes. And on the first day that my child attended this school, I sent her change of clothes along with her school supplies. When she returned to me, she returned with the backpack empty, school supplies, as well as clothes gone, labeled with her name on them, just like they asked me. So the teacher tells me that she can't find them and that they're not anywhere in the classroom, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, I'll send her with another pair of clothes and I'll send them in the bag with her name on them again. But in the meantime, who is responsible for replacing the lost or misplaced clothing? Because I sent everything together and the backpack was returned empty. So that only means that the backpack was emptied at the same time. So I'm gonna send her some new clothes, but who's responsible for the missing clothes? Am I being difficult? Let me know that in the comments if I'm being difficult, because I feel like take responsibility for what you didn't do or what you did do. I'm not even mad. I just want to know what happens now, you know. And then I asked her to just put the next set up in a set of clothing in a safe place, and I said thank you, and I sent her a smiley face. I'm not a teacher. I'm a mom, and any teachers out there who are watching me, let me know. Am I being difficult? I don't mean to be difficult. I just feel like when things happen, you have to state what you expect to happen next time and ask those important questions. Like, who's responsible for the clothes? When you send your kids to school with something and the school loses it, not your kid, what happens next? I don't know. I just thought I'd share that little story time of what just happened to me. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and pack this red brown color here on my lid with kind of like a flat shader brush from Luxie, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, pat it, pat it, pat it, and just kind of pat. I'm trying to figure out why I can't blend because I've got the dang brush in the chokehold. Don't do that, y'all. Hold it at the end because then you can control it better, because I know better. I just have to share that and get that out because sometimes we as people allow things that happen to us to like affect our mood and how we're feeling. And it's really helpful to release that energy. Because if you release it, then it's no longer holding you and disturbing your peace. Y'all have no idea how much better I feel being able to share that because I almost didn't come back on and film because I was allowing it to run rampant in my mind and allow me to lose motivation for what I was doing and what I was trying to create here for you guys. But I feel so much better because I was able to share that. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so silly. Okay. So y'all know what I'm doing here. I'm going to pat this all over the lip. Oh, it's so pretty. And it just kind of blends itself. I'm going to go back in and probably bring this a little bit higher with a small blending brush. Yeah, that's gonna be bomb. I love that. That is so pretty. Okay, let me do the other eye, and then okay. So what I've done is I just use the same brush, y'all. I just put it lightly on the ends, and I just kind of brought it kind of up. And lightly use the very tip and edges of this brush to kind of bring it up like this. And it worked just fine. Yeah, I'm going to be a bronze goddess by the end of this. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the deepest shade. And I'm just going to kind of lightly pat and pack this. Boop boop! It's so easy. Just focusing this on the outer V, and because this is such a fluffy brush, kind of like buffing it out and blending it out. Do you see? Nice. Take this and we're just gonna pack this. Yes. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Do you guys like these little 5-pan palettes or the 9-pan palettes by Huda? Dose of Colors does the 5-pan palettes as well. I love me a good 5-pan palette. It makes my look very easy, and I can see exactly what I'm doing, whether I have 2 or 3 different ways that I can wear the palette. And the color stories, I feel like the less shades, the easier and the faster I can do the eyeshadow. Because I feel like when you're looking at a big palette, which I have a lot of those too, you have so much variety, you have so many choices and decisions for what type of looks you can do. Sometimes if you don't know like where you're going before you start, that can feel like overwhelming and make your makeup application be so prolonged. It just prolongs the whole process. It's just, sometimes it can be an annoyance, but I'm not mad at the big palettes. I like the big palettes, but I will say that I really like, okay, I think that's cute. I really like and enjoy having less shades. I will say that. Let me know if you agree down in the comments. So the last thing we need to do is go ahead and throw this shimmer right over the top. What I decided to do before I went in with that shimmer is I decided to take this middle shade here and kind of reinforce it and take it right underneath the brow, because I felt like I had lost it a little bit, or it wasn't really peeking over like I wanted it to. And so I just added it back in there, and yummy. Okay, gorgeous. So what I like to do is I like to go in with some type of sticky base. You can use glitter glue or whatever you like. I like to use the Makeup by Mario Master Secret Glow in the clear, and I just tap it because you don't need a lot of this, because what happens is I find that if you put too much, and I'm literally just taking that one dip onto the other eye, then you'll see like creasing and lines in your shimmer shadows, and that's not what we want. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap that in on nice like this. Wipe my finger, then I'm actually gonna switch fingers, guys, and I'm gonna tap this way the finger is picking up any excess product, because I want my shimmer to still go on nice and smooth. Okay, and I'm wiping my finger between each one, but this is just me. Everyone is different. Everyone is different. You do what works for you. And let me just say, Natasha Denona shadows don't need this. They don't need a sticky base. It's just the perfect things for me, and I do it with all of my shadows. So I clean my hand really good. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna tap into the shimmer shade here and kind of start to tap that over everywhere that I laid that sticky base. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Cool, 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 cool. I like it. Sorry if you guys can hear the AC. I didn't even realize it was on until it just went off. Sorry, guys. Cool, that's pretty. So pretty. I love it. I kind of took it a little bit too high on this right eye. Got a little too happy. Got a little bit too happy. But it's okay. I will blend it out and fix it. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and blend the shimmer into the outer and inner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the deep shade with like a small blending brush and just kind of swipe that over that until they are married. It's very simple. We're going to do that in all four. And when I say four, I mean I'm going to do it with this color in here. Same. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get into when you didn't bring what you were supposed to bring. Eyeliner. So, okay, so I love a good gel eyeliner. I like to use a pencil eyeliner over the lid, and then I'm going to go in with a liquid eyeliner to create my wing. I love a wing. One thing I'm going to do is I'm always going to wear a wing, okay? How small eyes? I don't know. It's flattering. I don't have very big lashes. They're kind of short and really there. So a good wing just brings my face to life, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm going to go in with this Tristique Smudge Eyeliner. And I'm just going to kind of try to get this on camera. Anywho, so I'm just gonna take the eye, leg down, and kind of run it across the lid. I don't know. I can't do liner on camera. I always struggle with this. I never feel myself doing this because I feel like it comes out worse when I do this. Anywho, so I'm going to do this to the other eye, and I'm going to use some liquid liner on the outer edge, and then I'm going to apply magnetic liner. I know that seems like a lot of steps, but that's what works for me. I need an outline of the liner and the shape before I apply my magnetic liner. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Moxielashes today. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and make the shape of my wing. So when I try the shape of my wing, I'm going to try to do this on camera, y'all. I try and draw my wing from the bottom of my lash line and point it kind of in the direction to the end of my eyebrow. Sometimes these wings are twins, and sometimes, you know, they're always fraternal. Okay? Do your best. It takes practice. Practice and practice and practice makes progress, and you can get them as close as possible. Let's Not bad, huh? What do you think, guys? I think it came out pretty good. It's the other one that's gonna be a struggle. You see how easy that is? I love it because then I don't have to do. Y'all get what I'm saying? Ooh. I think I've done it. Are they twins? In the mirror that I'm looking at, my two mirrors, they look pretty damn good. On par. So kudos to me. Granted, I have been using liquid eyeliners and drawing wings for many years. Just keep practicing. So now I'm going to shake up my Moxielash magnetic liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara, because what happens is sometimes I don't have the steadiest hand when it comes to that style of eyeliner. I like the pen or a pencil. I don't really like the little tip and then the long skinny. I struggle. So sometimes I get it down like on my lashes. So I'm gonna go through. Mascara is on. So let's go ahead and jump into my primer. I don't know about y'all. The Danessa Merrick's, who is that? The Danessa Merrick's Yummy Skin Balm Powder and Universal is my new go-to. So I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm just gonna buff that all over the face, mainly the center of the face, because this stuff just works amazing. I have oily combination skin. If this is your first time watching me, and I feel like I've said that before in a previous video, but I just want to make sure that I'm reiterating and let you guys know my skin type and why I love this stuff so much. Okay, I like that. That's a nice. And I just kind of buff it out. Nice thin layer, nothing too serious. Okay, I am going to set it with a little bit of loose setting powder, mainly in the T-zones, like I do any other primer that I go into or that I use. I need some more of this because I'm literally like hidden pan, y'all. It's ridiculous, but I love it so much. So before I get into kind of add a little bit of setting powder to my T-zone, and excuse my ashy hands, they are clean. That's why they ashy. Just saying. I'm gonna go in, and I have a few dark spots on my chin, which are like my problem area, and it drives me crazy, but it's okay. It's skin. Everybody has skin. Skin is not perfect. It just is what it is. So I'm gonna go in with just some concealer, skin tone concealer. You can color correct if you like with like an orange toned concealer. That would be great. Or you can just go on with the skin tone concealer and kind of buff and color it. Take a little bit of loose setting powder like let's get into the face, my favorite part. Tried and true, going in with my concealer. We're just gonna hit this in here. You don't have to be cute or any type of design or anything like that, and you don't need a lot. It just looks like a lot, but it's not. It's literally just one dip. And I'm just kind of putting it where I want it to be. I guess you can call it like a little baby guide. Okay, I don't put concealer on my forehead directly. Later on, as I'm blending, I'll add whatever's left on the sponge, kind of dab it across my forehead just a little bit, because I don't like for my forehead and chin to look like they're sticking out at you. It's just not It's just not my thing. But I do really like for my under eye to be pretty bright. But yes. Okay, so I apply all this at the same time. I'm gonna go ahead and go into what I use for contour / bronzer because they're interchangeable for me. I do not like cool toned bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call it, same shit, kinda. I know they have different purposes, don't come for me. So I use a very red toned one. So let's blend out you first. Anywho, y'all, so I went to go pick up my baby, continuing from earlier. So I went to go pick up my baby, and the teacher brings her to the car, right? So the teacher brings my baby to the car, and she's like, I don't want you to be upset, and this and this, and, you know, basically just explaining that she's sure they're somewhere in the classroom and that she will find them, X, Y, and Z. But she just didn't want me to be upset because it seemed like from our messages that I was upset. And so I reassured her and let her know that I wasn't upset. You know, I was just inquiring. You know, inquiring minds want to know. I hate when I get bronzer on my cute little things. I don't like it. Pineapples, don't do it to me. Anywho, so I just kind of let her know that I wasn't upset. You know, I didn't want her to think that she had a disgruntled parent, because she didn't. I was just wanting to know, like, what's going on. But anywho, that got squashed. It was solved. I'm okay about it. The teacher seemed okay about it. And she was happy to hear that I wasn't upset and that I was just inquiring and wanted to know. You know, us as humans, we are sometimes, especially females, very emotionally driven. And so sometimes something can seem so big to us, and it's really not. And that's why something that I've started doing lately and recently in life is I sit with things. I need time to sit down, think about it, process, and really analyze how I'm feeling and what it means to me so that I can make sure that I respond appropriately. And I have to pat myself in the back and say that my emotional maturity level is, baby, it is. I'm proud of myself. And that comes with growth and time, wisdom, age. I get all of that. So I'm proud of myself. But guess what? Not even 5 minutes after me and my baby had stepped foot in this house, she sent me a message with a picture of my baby clothes, how much she found them. Thank you. I was just really happy that she found them. That's all. I sent her a nice, cute little happy face. And a yay. Because I was really genuinely happy that she had found my baby's clothes. So, the end. Okay, so we have blended this in. It is so cute. Nice, natural, smooth, all that. So now we're going to go ahead into our little sponge. Y'all, I like to wet my sponges the night before because I feel like when you're ready to use them, like the next day, they're like the perfect consistency. Yeah. But let's go. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to bounce it, girl. And I went through a little phase to where I was using brushes. I still really love a brush, right? I really love a brush for this part because brush is going to give you more coverage. Sponge, using a beauty sponge is not going to give you as much coverage. So I really think it's a preference thing and the look that you're going for. Like, what are you going for? You know, and I really still like the application with the brush, but I like the sponge because as it wears through the day, my makeup as a whole feels lighter. It feels very light. I've noticed since I've just kind of reverted back to using a sponge. So I'm gonna be spongy for a while. I don't think that came out right, but whatever. Don't be scared. It's just concealer. Relax. So whatever's left on the sponge, I just kind of tap that across these brows. Tappy tappy. Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. Yeah. That's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect because y'all have to remember that we still haven't even applied foundation. Or cream blush, because I don't do any face without cream blush. Do y'all use cream blush? Let me know down in the comments. And if so, what is your favorite brand? What cream blushes are just doing it for you? I want to know. Okay, cool. We're going to clean that up later. Okay. We're done with that. You can take a rest. Okay. So now we're going to go back into this same brush that we used for bronzer. And we're just kind of going to blend that concealer and that blonder, whatever that is, and that bronzer together. Woo woo! Cute. We want them to be seamless and just kind of lay into each other. We want them to become one. We don't want any lines of demarcation. I don't know where that accent came from. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. I like it. Don't worry about the forehead, y'all. Here. Let's do this. Yep, okay. All right, so now let's go into our foundation. So the foundation I want to play in today is I'm going to mix my Huda Beauty, and I'm going to mix the Bounce. Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna mix those. Huda Beauty, I'm in the shade Gingerbread. Bounce, I'm in the shade 4.15W. I'm gonna list ooh, don't put on me. Put it on me, y'all. So I'm gonna mix these two, and I'm gonna mix them 2 to 1. 2 to 1 because Huda's foundation is super thick, but I love it. Super thick, super full coverage. It's so stinking pretty, y'all. And I really like the formula of the Bounce foundation. It was on sale at Sephora, so I tried it. Y'all know why it was on sale. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose, at this point. But it was a pretty formula, y'all. I'm not gonna front. I happened to find my shade, or a shade that was close enough to me. We're not doing that. Anyways, I like to mix these together because the Bounce formula is a lot thinner than the Huda Beauty one, so it just allows it to spread and go a little further. And I have more time. I'm able to really work. I'm able to really work the color in and the pigment in. Furthermore, the undertone of the Bounce foundation, once it oxidizes, it's really warm, and I can work with that. And the undertone on my Huda Beauty one is neutral. So when I mix them together, it gives me like a perfect match. Just beautiful, beautiful. So we are going to place foundation everywhere on the face that we don't have something else. sure that everything is blended nicely into each other. So I'm kind of just taking my blue, jeez, I can't talk. I'm basically taking my beauty blender and going around all of the areas where I've blended other colors in, just to make sure that everything is seamless and we don't have lines of demarcation. Now, time for cream blush. This is one of my favorite parts. I love making cream blush. Woo! So I'm gonna go in with this LYS Terracotta shade. And if I turn my face to the side, I like to place mine right where I see the concealer and the contour meet. So I'm gonna tappy, and then I'm gonna start right there. It's actually better to start higher up on the face. I like it. So let's tap 2 times, and we're gonna just kind of start right there and bring it down. And I like to take my blush up because I'm going with the lifted face, okay? Lifted face, lifted appearance, okay? That's what I'm here for. No offense to any of you who love the nice little apples, cheeks, round face. It's a preference thing, honeys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Yum. Okay, now when it's time for us to set our under eyes. I almost forgot to contour my nose. I don't know why I always do that. Like, y'all, I forget to contour my nose so much. Like, so much. And sometimes I'll completely set my under eye and then have to go back in and contour my nose on top of powder, which it's fine. Like, it never comes out terrible, but I prefer to do it before I introduce powder. Anywho, I'm gonna go in with my Toofaced concealer in the shade Toffee, and I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I just kind of rub my brush through it like that. And I'm gonna use this. I don't know if you can see the shape of that brush. And I'm gonna use this to kind of carve out. I'm gonna kind of start. Can y'all see it? Boop. Just like that. And I'm going to dip in to my hand again. And I'm going to boop. Just like that. And then I'm going to kind of make sure that I drag this up to the brow or down from the brow to the nose, whatever direction feels good and comfortable for you. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to wipe off the excess off the brush. I have like a little tissue here because I don't need any more. I don't want to add any more. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take what I have and start kind of softly going in circles and blending that out, but kind of staying in the alignment of where I like to kind of feather that, then kind of tap and drag until the lines are gone and the colors are blended into one another, like so. That's it. That is nose is done. Now let's like set the under eye for real. So I'm gonna go in with my Makeupforever what is this, matte velvet foundation, that stuff. I love it for setting the matte velvets. Stop smiling. Okay, so I love this for setting under the eye. So I'm gonna just take me a little triangular, you know, powder puff and all that. And I'm gonna take it and I'm just going to lightly press under the eye where I placed concealer, like so. And this sets the under eye so beautifully, and it blurs the pores, and it gives coverage, which is a plus. And you don't need too much because you don't want it to look cakey, and it doesn't give cake. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It gives gorgeous blur. So now we have the clean up. I kind of like to sharpen the wing, and it's easier for me to do it with powder rather than doing it with like concealer or something. So I'm gonna go in with this Fenty powder and a straight edge sponge. So like, I don't know if you can see, there you go, the shape of this sponge, guys. See? And it's superb for sharpening underneath that eye. I don't know what that sound effect was, but it was what it was. I normally would use the last powder that I used, the Makeupforever Matte Velvet, but I bought this and I wanted to see if I could use it for under the eye, but I just don't prefer it over the Makeupforever one. So since I have this and I know I'm not going to use it for the intended purposes, and it's really light, so I can't really put it all over my face, I just use it the same way people use concealer. See that? To sharpen. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I hope you did. Let's try again. Excuse me. Yes. So quick, so easy, so fast. I love it. So then I go back in with my powder puff, and I'm gonna use this mirror. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend the bottom of that powder like this with that perfect little triangular tip. Okay, because it creates a line on the top and the bottom because of the shape of the sponge. And I'm just marrying the bottom and where the two powders meet, but not disturbing or moving that gorgeous sharpened line that we've created. Okay, now to set the rest of the face, I'm gonna kind of speed through this, but I will explain it to you real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Sephora powder lightly all over the face, and then I'm gonna go in with the Fenty setting powder. I'm gonna use some on my smile lines and just pretty much to set the rest of my face in the shade. Is it Cashew? That's the story. It's not. It's in the shade Hazelnut. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm going to bronze in my face. I'm gonna mix two bronzers, my two favorites. I'm gonna go in with the Nars Corimba. This one is so pretty on its own, but sometimes when I want a really like warm look, kind of stick with the eyes with the bronze thing, you know what I'm saying? I like to mix in some of this Iconic London bronzer in the shade Warm Deep Bronze. Just so you know, everything that's on my face that I use, I will list it down in the description box, because some stuff I did list and I didn't just announce it. Anyways, so here are the two shades next to each other, so you can kind of see the different. I just realized that I forgot to cut on like my main light in the middle, the one that's staring at me. So sorry if the lighting has changed a little bit, but I totally forgot. I had to leave and go get my baby, and I came back, and then, you know, I was trying to get this done. Anywho, so we're gonna go in with the Nars cutting by first. I'm gonna tap the edge of my brush in here, and I'm gonna keep this kind of to the back of the face because this can get real fast. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know I posted a reel showing how I almost completely jacked up my whole face, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I was able to fix it. Oh, look at that. You got to be careful. Keep it in the back. Yes. Okay. You can just kind of buff and blend that out. Cute. So now I'm going to more so go into the red brown shade by Iconic London. It's more red. They're both a red brown shade, but I like to tap into this one last. I mix the shades, and I'm just gonna dust that right along my edges and baby hairs. Just right in here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can you see that? It's so, the tone of it is so beautiful. Back up, because you're getting dirty, and I don't like that. It's so pretty. I just really love me a red bronze. So just kind of mix that in and bronze the face. Yummy, yummy. It's so cute. All right, let's go into blush. Okay, for blush, I'm sorry if I can hear my AC. Anyway, for blush, I'm going to happily pop into this KVD matte blush in the shade Poppy. This is literally, to me, like almost the same exact color as the LYS cream blush. I don't want to put too much, just a little bit, just to kind of reinforce and enhance the cream blush that is underneath already. Okay, see, so pretty. Just a wee bit. Because again, this shade can get real quick. Boom. So everyone knows that blush is one of the, I'm gonna take a little bit more, y'all, sorry, and tap it right in here. Everyone knows that blush is one of the first things that leaves your makeup as it wears throughout the day. So I love to set my cream blushes with a powder blush because as it in the same color family as close as possible, so that as it wears off, you know, it's the same color still wearing. If that makes sense. Whatever. Anyway, let's go into our highlight. So for almost cussed. Ooh, don't smile. I have smile lines real bad. Side note, listen. And I really hate to smile after I do my makeup because the smile lines just send me. They sent me. Anywho, I want to do a gold highlight because of this gorgeous bronze gold gorgeousness we've got going on with the face and the eyes anyway. So I have a few options here. I have this loose 24K Ray. I don't know if you can see that. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. Anyways, we have this gold one. I have some by Juvia's Place. Ooh, this one is calling my name. Yes, yes. These are like almost the same color to me. Let me look in this mirror. This one is a lighter gold than this one. I really try and wear this Fenty highlighter, but anyways, you know, sometimes I can make it work and sometimes I can't. So I'm just gonna work off the lid of this and baby, barely tap. Well, let's see how much we get. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's immediately yummy. But I don't like for my highlighter to look like it's laying on my face, that is a no for me. I like for it to blend seamlessly into the rest of the makeup. Okay, so when it's too much, I don't like it. Ah! Excuse me. Damn, that was not the goal. No, that's all right. I'm gonna have to cover this with some powder, y'all. It's pretty. It's pretty. Oh, okay. It melted. It melted in there. That means I got to go back in on this side. Oh, I'm scared. There we go. There we go. I don't like a lot of highlighter, y'all. I like for you to see my highlighter when you are standing in front of me and you are up on me, for it to be a nice, subtle look. I don't like to be blinging across the room, okay? That's not my steez, excuse my French, or wrong, whatever. It's never been my steez. It's not my style. Okay, I've always loved soft, subtle makeup, and that's always been the goal for me personally. Okay, that was real corny. So, let me throw some black liner into this lower lash line, and then I'll be back because I'm going to add a little bit of brightening powder. I know they're already bright under the eye and down the bridge of the nose to really just set off the look. So I threw some black liner in there and some mascara, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows while I'm waiting on that to dry actually. Then we'll do the brightening under the eye and so forth. I played in this palette on my Instagram, and I did the same look, but I put like blue liner down in the waterline and blue mascara. I thought it was so cute. If you have not seen that, go find that. It's on my Instagram. But let's go ahead and do these brows. I think my brow liner is running out, guys. Hold on. I need to go get brows are done. So now I'm going to put like one of my last and final steps before lips and hair and lashes. I'm gonna go in with a brightening powder by Alamar Cosmetics. It is the brightening powder from her Brighten and Bronze palettes from the medium palette. That is the one that I'm using. See? Can you see the difference? It just does, you know, a little something, something. And I also love it because I can bring it over my highlighter if I've done too much on accident. I bring it up under the eye, down the side of the nose. I do the top of my lip. Everywhere that I brightened in the center of my face. And I'm gonna pick some up and take it right down the center of my nose, guys. Right down the center of my nose. All over the nose. Let's just do that. Because that helps with the blending of the contour of the nose too. Because I like for it to be subtle, okay? I want it there. I want it a little snatched, okay? Just a little snatched, not too much. Not too much. Nobody gonna tell me I had the white around your lips. I've seen it, I've rectified it. Don't come for me. I don't want to hear about it in the comments. Time for lashes. Okay, lashes time. So I'm gonna go in with my Moxielashes in the style Money. And it has, this is not a tutorial about that. I'm about to put this on my eye. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of Hold on. All right. I'm gonna hold the lash like so, look down, and lay it up there. Oh, that's big. Do I want that? I guess I do. It's kind of cute. It's a little dramatic, but whatever. That's a little much. Do I want the sassy ones instead? Is that on backwards? Men lashes are kind of friends. But I got these on. I really like them and I think they're cute. Sorry for all that extra background noise. But these are in the style Money. These are cute. I like them a lot. I feel like I have to like adjust to them and get used to them. When I first put them on, they're kind of like, whoa. Because I'm so lacking of natural lashes. But they have another style called Sassy that are my favorites. But I do like Money when I'm trying to bring the drama. But let me go do my hair and then we'll come back and do lips. And then we are done with this beat. Okay? It's done. I just took my headbands off and fluffed it. And then we're all set. Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good. Anywho, let's do lips. So I have like 3 different options that I want to do for lips. I want to do like a very warm beige or like tan shade or orange, like a orange. We'll see. Okay, so I have this shade here. This is Shiro by Huda Beauty. Let's swatch this one. Okay, can you see that? I think that would be really cute. And I also have the shade Comadre by Hank and Henry. Can you see that? And this is kind of like a really warm shade too, like a peachy, but it's lighter. And then I have the Fenty Beauty in Uncuffed, right? Unbuttoned. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. So these are my options, and I'm feeling like I either want to go Fenty or Huda. Let me look in the mirror. I think I'm gonna lean into Fenty. Let me wipe this off and let's apply the lip. But I wanna go into, for my lip liner, I'm gonna use the, what am I using? I think I'm gonna use the Nude, is it 2? Yeah, I'm gonna use the Nude 2 by KKW because the undertone of that liner is kind of red. Can you see that? Kind of like a red tone. Oh, my stomach is growling. And I have, that one's too deep. I don't want that one. I have the ColourPop BFF3. But that's more of a, to me, like more of a neutral brown. It's so beautiful. I love it. But I think for this, I want to do that red brown and the Fenty. Let's do it. I forgot to push record when I did my lips. Don't judge me when I lined them. But we're here. We're here now. We are here now. We're here now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think the more and more I do it, the more and more I mess them up. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop while I'm ahead. Let's go ahead and apply Fenty Unbuttoned. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty, guys. I like it a lot. Okay, that was one dip. But y'all need to tell me that these been out and everybody knows how great they are. That is wonderful. That is pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm about to put a gloss on it though, cause I'm a glossy girl. Let me stop before they say I get some type of weird flag or something on my show, on my dang video. Anyways, so I'm gonna go in with a gloss. You know what would have been cute? The Fenty Gloss Bomb. I think it's the Heat with the gold shimmers in it. I think that would have been cute on top of this. I don't got that one yet though. It's in my basket, but I don't got it yet. Oh, I don't even want to mess this up. But I'm a glossy girl, so I think I'm gonna go in with this. I'm burping, excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna go in with this Toofaced gloss because I feel like it's gonna hopefully bring out the eyes and its reflectiveness. I don't know, let's see. Yo, yummy. I really love me a good gloss. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Let me wipe my doe foot off though. Just a little bit. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, that is the look. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments if you like it. Yay! Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate you so much for watching my video, for hanging out with me, for playing with makeup and allowing me to be a light and speak life into you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.